What's up, guys? It's Ninja Dog back with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Let's get to it. Last season, I believe. Well, where am I now? What is my record? I forgot where I'm at. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm 2-1. Okay, so All Pro second string with an 82 overall is not half bad. And I remember last season we lost in the divisional round. That was tough. Like, that was heartbreaking. Like, we gotta make up for that. We gotta make up for that, though. Like, we cannot lose games like that. That's the thing, yo.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Oh, and I'm proud Pats won the Super Bowl. However, I have to admit, it was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we pushing him backward. We pushing him backwards, bro. Oh, nice try. Nice try right there. You don't do that against Ninja Dog.
Conventional
you don't do that. That's going to cost you.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on
kickoff
return,
right now.
That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Okay, I still faith in
just
his
a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
11 more on that one and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down.
Let's go.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I knew that pass rush had to get to him, though.
Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
It had to.
It almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Try me now. I dare you. Try me. I guess my elite pass rush. Okay. He got that lucky run against a man blitz, bro. I'm serious. Man blitz is shut that down.
And that'll bring up a third down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Good football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a third down.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away.
I could have caught it, but I'm going to risk it. Let's go! Oh, yo, we could have got a return there.
Return there, 27 yards all told. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, Brady.
Oh, he
Can't get away, and Brady will go down.
I ain't gonna make excuses though.
Michael Strahan coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Brady. Slant route.
Let's go, Edelman. That's good, bro.
Not before getting this inside the 30.
We'll take that any day of the week.
Nice pick up of 33 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
And he's going to be taken down.
To get extra.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jabal Sheard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Yeah, that would not be good.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Get in the field goal range. Thank you. That should be field goal range.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I think I might. 35. That would be tough. I've been feeling that'd be my max range. That's definitely my max range. I think I could make it from there. 35 would be.
From the gun, Brady.
That was close to not being points at all. But
and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Like the thing I overestimated he was gonna. I thought he was gonna do a cloud.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the
Elliott,
right
yeah, he's gonna make that.
From 48.
More like Elliott.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today, fans.
Spinning away.
Damn.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
We gotta mix it up. We gotta mix up the
defense. They control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elway. And the hit
good defense, bro.
It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Let's go.
Popped in the air and intercepted.
Block.
Okay. Wesley Woodyard. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
We're going to run it soon.
Well, they didn't
exactly that kick, though.
There, did they?
A kick interception.
They come out
Never
firing
seen that
right
before,
away
ever.
and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he caught over the middle by Moss.
Big hit.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Right here.
Look,
you know I got my money plays against
Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for it and was kicking coverages in his direction.
It's going to catch him off guard
on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Brady. And this is caught. It's out.
I think I finished it.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Brady do his whole
should be a good time to run the ball. And near the goal line in I form, he's going to expect it.
In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
So
money throw right there to move the sticks.
That's how you win this game. You got to out-think your opponent.
Left. 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang
That would have
on.
been a sick catch.
Second down.
That would have been awesome.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force.
Look out, Brady.
Gotta
I
be
really
physical
want to
in
go
order to
here.
win this battle.
Especially
Yeah, that's where the
recent break.
physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut
Let's
up
go.
time.
Let's make some dance moves out there, bro.
A great play there from 4 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
How about this man complete?
What? No, he didn't. He didn't even catch it. He didn't. That's not a catch. Bro, what? He didn't catch the ball. That's bull,
So the
bro.
line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
He didn't catch the freaking ball.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Oh, we get ball half, too. I remember he had the ball first. This is my situation here. Up 10 zip and ball half to the win. It's not a bad spot to be in this situation.
From the gun, it's Elway. They're going deep for Hill. That's caught
But that
is 20. Touchdown. Tyreek
That's
Hill,
no good. He just made the game
53
close.
yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
That ain't good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat.
You know when he gets ball half, if I can score here,
and I'd hear 9
that will...
from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going
here,
all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll make him frustrated, especially since I get ball at half. And make it a tough comeback situation for him. But I need to make this one-sided going into half.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Finally,
and
the
now
play y'all
out
been
come the
waiting for.
Patriots. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
I'm not going to go no huddle so the clock strikes
success.
to me, and I won't start calling the timeouts
Sets
so
up
it
a very
strikes 30
manageable
seconds.
second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's Brady.
Let's go, Edelman!
It's complete.
Super Bowl 53 MVP. Come on, Edelman, take it all the way. Oh, dang it. Okay.
Down deep into enemy territory.
Still proud of you, bro.
Brady and Edelman hook up for a big
Still
one.
proud of you for that.
54 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Oh, Brady almost threw a pick there. I'm lucky.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this...
And he's not able to get away. he's sacked back at the 22. Michael Strahan
triangle is
in
my
there
best
to
bet
pick
there,
up
but
his
really
second sack now of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brady. Hard throw, incomplete.
That's a good job there.
I'm
creating
grateful
the contact
that
to force
that's
the incompletion.
incomplete. It
and now
could
since
have
it's
been
4th
worse.
down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get out and talk about it.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
That other catch was
comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
That first one was like, like, it was going like effect to the score. That shouldn't have happened.
On first, they'll throw
Defense
it
ain't gonna choke this out. I know we're not.
He's gonna let
I
this
know
one go
we're not.
deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Pretty hard.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Lead.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the
and
big
like
play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10.
I don't know why we're too now to do that.
From the red zone now, Elway on first down. Yeah, he's got it. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Okay.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I shouldn't be doing those. We really want to win, bro. If we really want to win,
on play
we gotta
action,
try
it's
and
Brady.
win it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Let's go. I see you, Squid.
And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful.
No, that's not even funny. I gotta go for it now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now Elway on first down. That's complete to Sharp. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Okay, that's enough of this, bro.
In for the score. And his guys are going to step up my game. Now the point after try for Santos. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe,
I got
because
blocked.
we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, yo, he screwed up the user, bro.
Ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
These deep passing schemes are fun. I wish my R2 button wasn't broken. Otherwise,
any defender can
I would be able to
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll buy some time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm
Michael
frustrated.
Strahan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be third down. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
So our odds are like
now a play fake. Brady.
That's no good.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Don't know in the ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
When you think about it. But at least I got lucky on 4th down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there.
Time
what
to
a
call
huge
my money
pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that.
I think
they'll
I am.
operate from the red zone now on
I think I
first
can do
down.
it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
He's definitely not running cover 2 here. I can already tell, like, right now, he is not running cover 2.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete to Cooks. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
What
New
is
England
cover
on 3rd
2?
down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
If it's a cover 2, I am throwing it to triangle. If it's a cover 3, I am throwing it to X.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
It was like, what?
Bro,
that looked like a cover
but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
Whatever, we did kick the field goal, so then
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today.
We don't actually,
33-yarder from the left hash.
Yes, I'll actually still go for 2, but like, I can still take the lead, even if I miss a 2-point conversion. So, kicking the field goal there, every point is crucial. So we'll take the points so we can get them. That's the key to winning games if we're serious about winning and not being stupid like me.
I think it was almost a loss for them that they only got 3 instead of pushing across the line for a touchdown.
Now this
okay, I guess
ready
I'd
to
consider
head
a
back
loss,
out there.
but
And they're hoping to redo
either
their
way,
efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Still,
and just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
I like
tablet
the
and see what
idea
you did
of
on the
just
last drive. When you score points,
it's not mainly to stop him from scrambling, it's mainly to put my coverage on him. That's why I like doing it. If you want me to be honest with you.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking
down a defense. He's going to surprise us by passing. He's probably going to pass deep.
Past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
I just strongly
doubt that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back now in Foxborough.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, Elway.
Oh, why I go up there?
Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up
hold him
this one
to 3.
Down inside the 20. A good pickup
well,
there.
I've got to hold him
22.
to 3 though. I have to. No excuses made. I gotta hold him to 3.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Elway.
What? My user was right there, and I hit the triangle button too, bro.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's not let this game get away from us now. I know we can do this.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I know in our hearts that we are the better team.
To the 23-yard line. Now
he got that one lucky catch earlier, and it really changed momentum. Before that, we were doing
if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We need to go for a touchdown now. If I saw that cover 3 formation, I was going to eyeball to the screen in case you want to not put that in there.
Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
This looks like cover 2. I could be wrong, but it looks like cover 2. I was right.
On play action. Now Brady.
Wide open.
Deep,
Thank you.
Take it in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Let's surprise him. He's going to expect the same thing, though. I got multiple cover 2 beaters on my sleeve.
We just saw
I want
a
to
big
make
play
sure he
there on a
stays
deep
in it.
post.
I want to
And
make sure
most
he
of the
stays in
time,
that,
the
bro.
post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. If you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10.
I'll know how to one more time, and I'm going to call a different play. For third
That call
down.
makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do.
They come out here in the I.
I have to get a touchdown to make it a one-score game.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he will push his way
right
forward
here,
down
4th and 1. I'm going to let it go to the
3-yard
2-minute warning.
He needed 3.
I'm not going to get it in time anyway. I'm not going to go to goal line.
Interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I am on party chat, right? It'd be yeah, I am. It'd be hilarious if I was in game chat the whole entire time, and then he found on my scheme, and that would explain a lot.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here I go. Likely the game. Get it!
They'll try to move fullback Bohannon.
Get it!
He didn't get the touchdown, but he
Let's
did
go.
get the first down as he's tackled
Let's go
at
now.
the 1. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Here I go. I know I'm taking up so much time just to call these audibles, but like, I think it's very predictable what we're gonna do here.
And Brady will sneak it.
Yep.
And he is in.
You knew it.
Touchdown. New
You guessed
England.
it.
Tom
QB sneak.
Brady with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers
Even
on
if they recover the onside kick, we have all of our timeouts.
That one of the
So
guys
it's
can
not
come up
over.
with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Come on. Make sure it's good power. Oh, fudge
And that drives
nugget.
coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't
Chicken
feel
Mc
right,
fudge
does it?
nuggets,
Plus, you're
bro.
giving up
Lucky
yardage.
56. Lucky 56.
Come on now. Come on. I don't want to be aggressive because
Now
apparently
a
it can
10th
cost
carry.
us.
Here's Williams. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let
I'm
the
being
clock
prepared.
wind down.
I'm being prepared. For what he's going to do.
They run it again
Another
with
round.
Williams. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of
All of our
running back.
plays are
I mean,
zones.
this size,
That's a funny
this
thing.
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
After this play, I
you're
really
eager.
call
You come running
timeout.
up there,
There's
I'm going
no
to tackle
reaction.
this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Bang.
Yeah, that's not a
Instantly
guy
hit
they
that
want to see
timeout.
consistently.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on
Tackle
that.
him. Tackle him.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
You can just
Now
tell.
whistles blowing,
like,
the Patriots are going to take
stress
another
is really
timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
No, we can now run and get this first down or it is over.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And he threw it, which is even better, because now we have one timeout.
Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Right there. I don't trust
so on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
I don't trust you.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looks
he missed it. Come on,
way,
man.
But it does get over the bar.
Whatever. Now we need a touchdown and a two-pointer to tie. One timeout, 20 seconds.
Maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
I'm not going to return that because, you know, I could get kick return. Like, the problem about doing that
means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
It runs the clock out, and with 20 seconds left and one timeout, you already know I don't want to run clock. That's the last thing in my mind.
Back to throw.
Is running the clock out.
Flush to his right.
Oh, nice. No! Are you kidding me?
And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
You gotta be kidding me,
and they were hoping
you
to
gotta
get
be
down there, get the
kidding
score,
me.
and get this
You
thing
don't
into
do
overtime.
that. You don't make a lucky cat, Randy Moss. You're not supposed to choke that hard.
They had an
You
opportunity,
make a great catch
and probably
to give us a
pretty good
chance.
about what was going
Then you
on.
fumble
And
it.
that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
The opportunity squashed. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final
Like,
timeout.
y'all think that's funny? Oh, screw you. Oh, screw you. No.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Just call time off 1 second,
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes.
Well,
Because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
We
was,
lost,
and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
I felt like we were the better team. Not much I can really say about that. It's hard to find words on that. I can't find any excuses. We choked. No other way to put it. We choked real hard. Time for redemption. You know I gotta redeem myself after taking an L like that.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No doubt in my mind.
On 1st and 10, Graham. Ooh, the juke.
You serious? Fumble the ball. What? No. How do you not fumble that, bro?
Close to the 40 at the 39. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Graham steps away to his left.
Let's make sure that doesn't happen again.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Graham forced out to his left.
Lock that up. Let's go.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Oh, someone watch my
Back
screen.
right around the 48-yard line.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off play action. Graham. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Graham tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left
I
with a
doubt he's
third
going to run
down
cover
and
3
long.
Sky. I have a feeling he's going to run
Scouting
cover
report
3
on him is
match.
that he doesn't possess the eye
If he runs
discipline
cover
of being an
3
elite
match,
linebacker.
it's
What
gonna be a
that means
perfect
is
matchup.
his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw, it's Brady.
Let's go. It's cover 3 match. He beat him. He beat him. Let's go.
Complete. A big play there.
Let's go.
On
Now I'll
3rd
take that
down
all
for the
day, any
Pats.
day.
43 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run a screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle there by John Johnson. Now Brady throwing on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
We go.
From the gun, it's Brady. Has a man, and it's
Let's go,
for a
Toto.
Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman from 6 yards away. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Okay.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So we're into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
You actually let that happen?
Back to throw. Graham. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Graham dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Brady. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful.
Okay,
we can hit you going back the other direction.
Flat out.
They go play action here on first down. And left side here, it's Graham.
But no. You're not. No, you're not. I know it. No, you're not. No, you're not. I know you're not just going to quit because of that. I know you just have to use the bathroom or something. Okay, I was about to say, you're not going to quit because of that. Anyway, what I was about to say is, I should have thrown at the square, not X. That was a bad read on my part.
Play action, now it's Brady. And this is
And that time I threw it square. Ran the same play, got intercepted.
Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end zone in the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Graham. And this one is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
Let's go.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
No!
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially.
He's
We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So
I know
the
blitz is way too well.
Behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
To throw is Brady. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Jason Taylor
one is open, but the pass was back to me. Good play by him.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called...
Nice catch, bro.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer.
Patriots. Jimmy Graham.
You just let me walk all over here, user.
Yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage.
Look at that fat dude as a kicker, bro. What you doing? What you doing with your life?
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the...
Yeah, he's going to quit after that. We are 3-2. Hasn't even been an hour yet. And you know the rule. Until it hits an hour, I play another game. What I'm saying is, I got time for another. And if we quit in less than 5 minutes, I'll have time for one right after. I want to thank you guys so much for all your support. It really means a lot. Like, I've had this channel since 2015. However, my first video was in 2016, so that's when I'm counting it. So my channel was born 2016. And right now I believe I have like 272, 73, something like that. I want to thank you guys so much for like all the support you've given me. And one thing I was really surprised about
alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
56,575 views. And that really means a lot, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping one day I'll reach 1,000 subs like before.
Here's
I'm
the
a
kicker,
sophomore
Jake
now.
Elliott, ready to get
I'm
this
hoping
one started.
yeah, unlikely, but I truly believe it's possible. Maybe I can reach 1,000 subs before I graduate high school.
Spinning away. And he'll return this one all the way on the other side of the field.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front.
Can't let
How will
stuff
the
like that
defense respond
happen
after giving up that type of a return?
What plays he gonna call, yo? He better make it quick. What play you calling? 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers? Okay. Good choice.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect him to run the ball again.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a first down throw. McNabb dumps it off to Gurley. Muscles him off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On first down, it's Gurley. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jack.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Donovan McNabb,
one time, a 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a play fake. Brady. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly.
I face him on the same play here.
He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Brady now to throw.
Let's go.
And open, it's Moss complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield.
It's incomplete.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
I killed him with that.
Took the ball off.
That got him offside so badly.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I can tell this is a blitzing dude right here. I can tell he loves blitzing.
Brady will try again on 2nd
taste
down.
of it.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of the strike?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
I got this. You know I got it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Like at this,
they do go for it. It's Brady. Can't get away, and Brady will go down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The all-pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez,
a
20-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Tony G, always such an automatic red zone target. Really kills your analysis if you say, well, they're probably going to look for Tony Gonzalez here. Of course they are.
111 touchdowns. That's how many he caught. That was a record for a tight end until Antonio Gates surpassed him in 2017.
And it's interesting, the two guys you just mentioned, Brandon, both with basketball backgrounds. They know how to maneuver in traffic, handle contact.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Even after that fumble.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense. And maybe
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Listen to try to adjust to this. Not that I'm going to be successful.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
This is risky. I'm only rushing 2 here.
McNabb to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He
Can't
lost
complain
2
about a
there,
play if
and
it
it's
worked.
3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? From the gun, here's McNabb. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano.
Watching fake on this. Exactly.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that one ups the lead to 22-0.
Okay.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll run it now.
They changed it, but not in a good way.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
He mixes it a lot, sometimes he'll run man, sometimes he'll run zone, like,
toughness,
I guess to play good defense
puts it all together.
That's what you gotta do.
It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he
showcases
the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. Now it's Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Come on, let's go!
Out of the gun, McNabb. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Come on, let's go!
Here's McNabb going deep here for Watkins. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
I'm going to take an
so the Patriots coming out now.
Second quarter, 150 to go in the half. Down by 22. This is a good time to call this.
In their own territory. But the other guys
held
up.
Especially since he's been blitzing a lot.
So how about the guy with the #1
Let's go. It worked.
As a head coach, that was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
it. But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Defense, I wrote audible to it. Okay, this is the defense to stop this. This is the offense to stop this defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been on constant duress this entire game.
Oh, good way to stay on your feet, bro.
He's surviving back there.
Nice!
There's still a long way to go in this football game. A gain of 32 that time.
That was
It's hard to play in the NFL now as a running back and not catch the football as well. Jay Ajayi shows what you can do when you have both of those skills.
Good in space, isn't it?
He really is able to catch the ball, and he helps create blocks downfield. A lot of times that's what people miss. It's not just making other guys miss you. It's setting up guys to block those guys down.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Patriots. Tavon Austin from 17 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
We get ball at half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And now back out comes the offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Binds, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
And you sack the quarterback without even touching him. Oh, Wildcat here. I see you. I see you with that Wildcat, bro. Okay. Okay. I see you running that.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Let's go.
Khalil Mack. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
One timeout, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, Sanders now to return.
That could be really helpful.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Yes.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Score a touchdown here. And have time for the field goal.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
One possession. And then since I get ball half, I have a chance to tie it up.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I will. When there's 6 or more left, I tend to be risky.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
I'm going to risk it. Let's risk it here.
On play action. Now Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, unfortunately it didn't pay off. We'll have to kick it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It's a 39-yard
I spoke too early.
attempt
Could
to
have
right
just
hash.
blocked it.
An abbreviated halftime show as we
Yeah,
get
screw
rolling to
halftime.
quarter
Who cares
3.
about it?
Welcome back. Halftime
Okay,
over.
this is
We
big.
are
We were down
ready for
22 to nothing. Now we're down
3 alongside
22 to
Charles
10,
Davis,
and we get
I'm
ball
Brandon
back.
Gordon. This fielded a few yards
We
into the end
score
zone.
here. We finally got a game. And that
And
return,
they'll wind
even
up
though
about
we
4
didn't cross the
yards shy of where he
25,
would
that
have
can
been if he had
confidence.
taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
So
they have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Like,
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
We gotta get a touchdown.
Incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
It has to be a touchdown. It has to be. No other way around it.
Throwing again. Brady. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one. Especially now with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. So they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing is Brady on third down. They set up the screen to Ajayi.
Let's go.
Ajayi first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Whitney Merciless in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Okay.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find it. Find it.
I'll throw it to circle.
On third and long, it's Brady.
This
is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone
just
for
like
a
that,
Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And he's able to put it through.
If they get a field goal, it's not over. If they get a touchdown, it could be out of reach.
Elliott now
Man,
to kick
this
this
is how we
one
keep
away.
fighting to make a 22-point comeback possible. Tap him at the right place.
This will be taken
right
to the back of the end zone. twisting away.
Oh!
Across the 45-yard line.
All he had to do.
Any return that gets you to midfield is
All
a great
he
return.
had to
One
do
first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good
Was
starting field
not
position
step
for
out
them
of
here as they
bounds, and
come
he
up
could have
first and
finally
10.
got some breathing room to kick return and possibly put the game out of reach. But nope, he can keep crying because he blew it.
To throw, McNabb. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to pick up his
straight up.
second
Now that I
sack
know like the
of
sacks
the
are working,
afternoon.
we're getting the pressure
Now
on
following
him.
the sack, they'll look to make amends
But
on a
we
second down
wanted
and
to do it.
17.
Here we go.
That's what we want to do.
Man 38.
When you know it's working, why stop? As simple as that.
Now it's McNabb. He sets to fire.
Use a pit!
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And what a big-time play there. And even 40 yards.
Come on, let's go.
What? No.
38.
Okay. What? No. Blitz. Thank you.
Now a first down throw. McNabb dumps it off to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't know
A
what's
loss of
about
3
to
on
happen.
that first down pass play. Now second and 13.
Well, I know our defense is step up when we need you to.
McNabb. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I need that. I need that
Anytime a
user
defense
pick.
can sit
I
back in a
need
zone
it.
like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion
Well, I
in the
need
middle
that
of the field.
user
Makes it very
pick.
hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando,
He's
Florida.
not
An
going
absolute
down.
mess. They go play
Why
action.
even run
It's
play action? I
McNabb
knew I wouldn't
rolling
talk
to
about
his right. He may try to run. Now the ball
Let's
comes
go!
loose.
Ah,
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
he
Because
frequently
this is a
loves
quarterback.
to
The ball gets
take
away from
it.
him. Everyone else is
So,
trying to execute what they're supposed to do on
I'm
offense. They're
going
usually
to
looking in the
prepare
other
for that.
direction,
But
downfield,
he
or
needs
have
to
moved away
realize
from it.
if
In this
he
case, though, a teammate
goes
is able
for
to
it
come up
and
with the
doesn't
ball.
get it, I can move up the field and win
And
the
no
game.
signs of the field goal
It
unit.
looks
They're
like
going
that's
for
what
it
he
on
decides
fourth
to do.
down. Back
So.
now in Arlington. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're running with Gurley.
Stop him! No!
Tom Gurley, 14 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No!
It's going the other way. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Come on,
that
bro.
One is his second fumble
time
loss. Not a good look out of your
fumbling.
return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game,
Oh yeah, you
but
heard
now
the
they've got a
momentum for a
decision to
team,
make on his
alright.
own sideline.
did-
Does he
he did
continue to do that?
pretty
Do
much
you keep
that.
him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Now they'll pitch it back to
Oh my
Gurley.
God.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard
Yeah, he's about to
line.
reach 100
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be
cannot
a
let him do
sense
this
of
to us, though.
satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the
We just
football a
cannot
bunch
let him do
today.
this to us.
99 yards,
can't.
and he has enough time
Stop
to go
him
the
right
century
here.
mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again,
Stop
right?
him.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're
Stop
not worried
him.
about losing yardage here.
And he will take this
No.
one in for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 19-point game. Gano out to kick this one away.
I cannot believe we let that happen.
This is taken about 7 yards
I'm
deep.
disappointed, this dude.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots.
Next time.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'd be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. But there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited
so I
the
do
last
believe
time
I can
out.
make a
Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Okay.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
I would take a field goal.
In this
Do the
game,
math in my
this is
head.
for future games.
That
Can they
just
get better
barely makes
and be
it
ready for the next time,
where
hopefully with a chance
I
to
could score
win?
2 touchdowns and have 2-point conversions. So I have that chance to tie it up if I get in the field goal
second half. Not
At
bad.
least,
First
I
and
could
10.
get a touchdown on this play and make it so I could maybe win the game in regulation.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Depending on what happens in the rest of this
Escaping the pressure
game.
right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's knocked
I'm
away
grateful.
and incomplete.
I'm so
Rashawn
grateful
Melvin that time
that
able to make the play.
That was incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the
could've-
possibility of the deep
it could've
ball,
very
and they
well
were more
been
than ready for
intercepted.
it.
They've
And
got
I
the
could've been
lead, fourth
flying
quarter.
right now, and
Maybe
I'm
can
grateful
expect
that that's
more
not the
passes like
result.
that downfield.
Because that, my kids, would have been game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a play fake.
Oh my God. I've tried this play for so frickin' long.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice
When
comfort
people
zone
see
in
this
throwing to the tight
formation, they
end.
like
Great
to run
sight
cover
lines, usually
2.
right in the middle of the
If they
field.
even pay attention to the
New England on
formation.
3rd down. They've hit it 50%,
Which, in
3
fact,
and 6 to this
that's
point.
what this
This is
looks like
3rd and
to
10.
be.
On play
And it
action,
is.
it's Brady. Man open,
catch.
it's Moss complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Nobody
You
would expect
cannot
to
write
run
these
here.
guys off just yet, not with a
Nobody
quarterback
would.
like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
He had a
Not a chance.
decent, he
Not with
only
him. We've
rushed
seen it too many
like
times.
3
Give him
times,
9
got
on the
24
carry
yards.
that
He could
time,
be
and they're set
all
up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a
It's a
sloppier
triangle.
played game
I
this
don't
year
know
for a
where
team
that
on
was to- I
offense.
don't know who
Turn
that
it
was
over
to.
4 times and expect
I
to
think it's a
win?
triangle, not
No
circle.
chance whatsoever.
It's as if you
And
just
look,
threw
I
that
have
away
no
in the
idea
middle
what the
of the field.
ratio
Like,
is
what
about
did he
turnover
do?
4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Oh, a nice spin. And he'll be brought
Are you kidding?
to face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
We'll take the L like a big boy.
A play fake. Now McNabb.
It's going to last.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg still there. This has been a tough game. McNabb to throw. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Flat out disrespect.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for this.
Like this before it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Staying on his feet. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I gotta kick the field goal now.
They fake the punt.
I have to make it a 2-score game and onside kick.
Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah. Risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius.
You already know why
when
I
it
did
doesn't
that?
work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. What a spin. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down, McNabb. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, McNabb. Flush to his right. This is caught. Watkins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Brand 38.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.